another day on the PCT. Okay, last night was extremely blustery. Extremely blustery. My tent was waving around in the wind all night long. I can't say that I had the best night of sleep, but here's a bonus. It was really cold when I went to bed, and I went to bed super early because I was freezing. I wanted to get my sleeping bag, and I wore like all my clothes to bed. And I was actually really toasty in the night, so it didn't feel like such a big deal. Like if I had been cold, I feel like I would have been like, this is the worst. But I actually like was fine dealing with the wind because I was so toasty in my sleeping bag. But then it started raining a bit before I got up this morning, so my stuff's a little bit wet. One of my stakes came out in the night, so that didn't help any. So I'm hoping that I get to dry out my stuff at some point today. It was not supposed to be raining this morning. What the heck? We're supposed to maybe get a tiny bit of rain today and then more rain tomorrow, but I'm going into Idlewild tomorrow, so that's not an issue. But surprise rain this morning. But what are you gonna do? It's all part of the experience. Whatever. So I have a long day today. I'm gonna try to hike like 17 miles, which will be my longest so far, to get pretty close to the jump off for Paradise Valley Cafe. I'm gonna go there for breakfast in the morning, which I'm very excited about because I love breakfast foods. And then I'm gonna get a ride down to Idlewild, have a Nero and then a zero in Idlewild. Haven't had a zero yet. My ankles are ready for it. My thighs are ready for it. My dirty clothes are ready for it. So I'm very excited about that and very excited to meet the mayor. If you know, you know. So we'll see what today brings. Hopefully not much more rain, but I'm sure it'll be a good day either way. Sun's trying to poke out over there. That's promising. I'm wearing hiking pants for the first time today. I already regret it 1 hour in. I'm warm. But it was super cold this morning. Hey, a rainbow. Look at that. Cool. Whatever this bird is, it gave the cutest little song a minute ago. I'm waiting to see if it'll do it again. Oh, a giant cactus. Haven't seen one of these in a couple days. A few of them, actually. Oh, I've just realized. Someone told me to watch out for rattlesnakes at mile 140, and I'm at mile 138 right now. Yikes! So I'll let you know if I see anything. Ooh, look at all this mica. So shiny. Huh. Half cactus, half egg? This is very random, out in the middle of nowhere. Wow, Mr. Benedetti's. I guess we will go. So there is like no water today. The only water source that's not dry on trail has a bunch of comments about how there's like a dead rat floating in it. So not ideal. But Mr. Benedetti is apparently a trail angel that lets people come and fill up and get water. And I had heard there might be some cold drinks. So I'm gonna go check out the situation. Actually, I have too much water right now, but since there's no other water today, I'll get like a little bit. But I would be down for a cold drink, I tell you that. And there's a toilet, so I might check that out too. We'll see what's at Mr. Benedetti's. DeBennedetti's. Let's go inside.
Rules, be kind, I like.
Can you manage that?
Difficult, but I'll try.
That's Mo, the dog. Hello, Mo. You're very cute. Look at this. We got Wi-Fi and some water. Nice. And a Coca-Cola.
But are you? I mean, if you're gonna, where's Vampire?
What a lovely stop off at Mr. DeBennedetti's. I'm probably butchering his name. I'm sorry. But what a nice man. Showed up, he showed us the water, immediately offered us a soda. I got a Coca-Cola, it was delicious. Figured I could use the extra caffeine in addition to the sugar this afternoon, since I'm hoping to go like 10 more miles today. It's already 1 o'clock. Kind of got vortexed in there. He has a little camper that hikers can hang out in. I guess sometimes people sleep in there too. Like you can tent there but anyway, I was hanging out hiding from the wind in the camper with the gals, just having some girl chats over our sodas. It was super fun. I loaded up on water for camp tonight, and he was just such a nice man. Very, very pleasant stop off. So I'm glad that I went, even if it did add like a mile and a half to my day, but that's okay. I feel like you gotta make time for stuff like this when you're on a hike, you know? Like, it's not just about the miles, it's about the experience too, and the relationships, and so yeah, I'm glad that I went. Oh, here's something I found very interesting. Mr. DeBenedetti was asking us, like, what do we think the ratio of women to men on the trail is? He's like, do you think it's like 50-50? I was like, honestly, yeah, I do. Seems like a lot of women out here. He's like, yeah, I see more women than I see men. He's like, it's mostly women that come here. So that's a big difference from the AT. Like the AT, at least when I hiked, it was mostly men for sure. Like I feel like I was forever looking for a gal pal, unsuccessfully for the most part. I did make a few, but I don't know. I feel like I was around men a lot on the AT. And now I'm traveling with like an international pack of gals. So that is a big difference. Okay, back on the PCT. I'm on my own for the rest of the day. The gals have decided to take a shortcut to a hostel that's around here, a Little Bear hostel, since the weather is not the greatest. But I don't want to do that. I want to do all the trail miles. So just me, gonna get as close to Paradise Valley Cafe as I can. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm feeling tired, but I did just have a Coca-Cola. So hopefully it fuels me through to where I want to go. This is cool. Next plant question, you guys. What are these spiky plants that keep poking me? What are these? A lot of uphill to hike again today. I guess that's just part of getting us closer to San Jacinto, huh? I know this wilderness area ahead is higher elevation, so I guess we're just climbing. Well, this is nice. Somebody left a water cache here. I don't need it since I went to Mr. DeBennedetti's, but still, this is very appreciated. Thank you, Trail Angels. Hello from my tent. I didn't film my campsite tonight. Sorry, I try to do that every night. Sometimes I forget, but it's raining right now, so I don't want to go back outside and do it. So I'm just saying hello from the inside of my tent instead, especially because I'm camping alone tonight. So I also like when I try not to film when other people are around. I don't want to make anyone feel awkward. So that is like, obviously when I'm camping with people, it's a little weirder to like come on and be like, hello. But I'm alone tonight because my gals went to the hostel. They were kind of smart, I think, because it's cold and it's windy and it's raining and there is this dust out here that gets on everything. It gets on everything all of the time. I've never been so dirty in my life except on this trail, and I haven't even been out here that long. But I have found that when the dust is wet, it is extra bad. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all over my tent tomorrow, which I'm a little worried about. But it's okay, because then I'll be going into Idlewild and I can just deal with everything in town. But still, you get so dirty on this trail. It's crazy. It's like I got wipes to do like a wipe down every night, and it's like I wipe down my hands and then like 1 minute later they're so dirty. But anyway, what are you gonna do? Had a big day today. I did 17.4 miles plus the 1.4 miles to Mr. D's Mr. D's house for the water and the soda and the hangout. So yeah, 18.8 miles in total today. And I feel good. Like I felt strong. I almost stopped like a mile back at some campsites, but they were in like a wash area and people were saying if there's any chance of inclement weather, you shouldn't stay there. So I was like, okay, I guess I shouldn't stay there. But also like right after those campsites, there was like a steep hill like on the trail. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to want to do that tomorrow morning. So I just did it tonight instead. Just a few miles to Paradise Valley Cafe. I think it's like 3.2 from here, plus I think it's a mile off trail. So that'll give me about 4.2 miles in the morning. Should be there plenty of time for brunch, which I'm excited about. Hopefully I'll see some other hikers that I know there. I know like everybody in this area is planning to go there tomorrow and hitch into Idlewild. So everybody wants to get out of the storm, no surprise. So hopefully, even though my gals are off without me, I will find some other people to have brunch with. That's the beauty of the hiker culture. Everyone is friendly and everyone gets to know each other. So that's really nice. Okay, that's all for me today. Signing off. I'll see you tomorrow and I'll let you know what I think of Paradise Valley Cafe.